What is it about the playoffs where the first round just offers so much excitement, so much drama, and then you look back and say, all right, just get us to the second round already, will you? Please? Yeah, we're here. And look what we have. Pudding and his Denver Nuggets squad taking on KD. What? KD? That's right. And that Phoenix Suns team. Thank you for joining us. It's the Leans and Locks. Now, we only have one game to get to, so this isn't going to bog you down and take 25 minutes like the MLB video. In fact, we're going to go through this game and give you a couple of plays on FanDuel. The thing hasn't changed at all. The opportunity for you on FanDuel is here. $5 into 150 in bonus bets. It's going to expire in 2 days. 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. You know the deal. Let's look at what we can find. And yeah, I think there's actually a pretty good candidate here for a FanDuel only prop. I want to take advantage of that and have a nice community sweat. I'm inclined to just lay the 2.5 right away. This is the lock that we'll begin with. The Denver Nuggets -2.5 right now, opening this game up at home. No problem laying that 2.5. In fact, it's been bet down a little bit. Nuggets have a ridiculous advantage at home, and that starts usually in game 1, game 2 of the playoffs. In a 7-game series, we anticipate this thing going a little deeper. I would be shocked and amazed if we saw something end with a sweep or even a gentleman's sweep at that. I think 6 is a healthy expectation here. But winning on the road for Phoenix is not going to come. Oh, they just need to steal. Yeah, you steal game 1. That's when you're not playing in a spot like Denver. And I know I give Jokic some shit. We have fun here. But the reality is for Denver, this is a tough task for Phoenix to just come in and slow Denver down offensively, which leads us to our second play, which is also going to be a lock here. And that's Denver's home. That's the home team. That's Denver's team total. Phoenix is 55. Stay away from that. Looking at Denver, we're going to go over 55.5. That's it. 56 points for Denver in the first half. En route to, I think, a high-scoring game, but specifically for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic is probably going to be limited with points, but be able to facilitate and really catch some high numbers, I think, with rebounds and with assists. Points, probably not so much. I wouldn't expect a 30, 20, 10 game from Jokic. Probably under his point total. I'd be inclined to do that. But facilitation, Jamal Murray, other guys involved, knocking down threes. Hell, Jokic may even hit a 3 or 2. This team is going to take advantage of some spots that they have against Phoenix, and that's really going to be higher scoring. So that's where I think this really stands out for me from a team standpoint, a Denver standpoint, would be to go over 55.5 points, -118. That's fine there. I got a player prop for you. I got some other stuff here for you, too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to go over 15.5 for DeAndre Ayton. That's another one that I think you can take advantage of here. So Ayton at over 15.5 is, I think, one of the better plays from a player prop standpoint. This is an opportunity. Defensively, we know Nikola Jokic just doesn't play it. There are going to be some opportunities to get up. Clearly, DeAndre Ayton is athletic where Nikola Jokic can fail. I mean, look at 25.5 points, by the way, for Jokic. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to play this here for the video, but I am. Check us out on the Discord because I am inclined to go under. Now, with Ayton, I think it correlates to Jokic's poor defensive efforts and also the fact that there are some opportunities that Phoenix can exploit with extra coverage on Kevin Durant, extra eyes on KD, and a couple of other areas like Chris Paul. You know, you're not going to have as easy of a time in your backcourt or even on the wing with Durant, depending on where he is and roaming on the floor, because there'll be extra focus on him than you will with DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton could get first quarter points here. Absolutely. This is a good spot for Ayton to kind of take advantage of. Mention what's going on here on FanDuel. Again, $5 into 150. So take the longest shot odds you can find. If it loses, it loses. If it hits, then hey, it hits. probably not going to find one in the NBA. Maybe baseball. Is there a shitty baseball team taking on a really good team tonight? I mean, plus 190 is pretty good for the Royals. You could put this build a parlay. Who cares? Put $5 on anything. Win or lose, you're going to get 150 back right away. Now, I mentioned here that there's an opportunity to take advantage of a FanDuel only prop. And I want a community sweat here because I'm going to be betting this. So I want you on this. I also want you on the Discord. That's a different story. Really, you never know what's going to happen on the Discord, including a 30-unit day. Hey, how about that? Couple of parlays, couple of solo plays. We only lose 3/4 of a unit on the solo play. So technically, we made 29.25 units. Not bad. Couple of parlays hit, and that's it. That's all you need. You're set for the month. I mean, seriously, depending on how aggressive you are, you may be set for the month or longer. So come in, say hi, join the Discord, half off your first week. It's so much more than hitting picks. Got to give a shout out to a bunch of guys in the crew there. Harambe, Hyro, J-Dub, Dreadlock Samurai. Of course, the news god doesn't count because he's one of us, but he's everywhere too. And it's always nice to just see the community that's built with everybody there. And you get a chance to talk and bounce stuff off. And so much of it is that, really. So much of it is just you taking time. Hey, what do you think of this play? And not only me, but also a community of people, from odd shopper folks to sharp people that have joined this Discord. It's a lot of fun. And I wouldn't push it if I wasn't there having fun as well. Oh, and by the way, you know, it's nice to hit a ticket or two. That's all I'm saying. I think the Denver Nuggets are actually a prime candidate for a largest comeback play. Now, don't mind that because you're only seeing stuff ahead of time. But I'll show you an example of what this looks like. Both teams to score. You can play number of dunks. First 3 minutes or so, you definitely look up how often guys dunk. But the largest comeback prop is a lot of fun. Now, you're watching this for Saturday's game, so you're looking at this. That's why we got ahead of Saturday's game, and this is up already. But it's an example of something you can only play on FanDuel. So you've already signed up. You put the $5 in. You got your 150. You're set. You're good to go. But look at this play. Like, think about what you're doing here. Lakers at plus 470. The money line is what, 210 or something like that? Same thing with this other game here with the Warriors. It's over 310 on the money line. So if you get them down in the first quarter, and I think Denver actually, as much as I like them scoring 56 in the first half, they could be down in the first quarter. We see this a lot. Road team comes out hot, just gets up there. Now, the problem is that a 9-0 run or something like that usually gets a timeout, but you get another stop, you activate the down by 10 and win. I don't like Phoenix in this spot at all. I think the Nuggets are actually a sharp play here, thinking that they can be down a little bit and then bounce right back. So that's what I would leave you with as far as something along those lines. Look, the other one that you're going to have to look for, you're not going to have them up here now, but again, you just keep looking around. Keep looking around. You want a series play? I'm going to take the Nuggets right now at plus 116. We'll start off with that. It's a lean. Everything else is a lock. That's a lean. All right. I want you to be like, oh, well, he locked. No, it's a lean. So let's run it back. You've already hit the thumbs up, subscribed, right? Nuggets minus 2.5. Lock. Actually, here it is. Oh, a little same game parlay action. Let's look. Nuggets minus 2.5. Lock. Over 55.5 team total first half Nuggets. Lock. DeAndre Ayton over 15.5 points. Lock. Denver Nuggets series betting plus 116. That, folks, is a lean. Appreciate you rolling with us. We're back tomorrow. We got more games to look at. We're going to look at every game on the slate, even if that's only one game.